maybe, I don't know what would block it. Are you limited in the number of times you can do that per day or something like that? Or are you able to just spam watch ads and farm for bits? Alright, we were still exploring not Tartarus. Let's keep that up. That's weird. I know they made some changes to bits recently. Excitingly, they let you hide your bit badge now if you go to edit appearance, like every other badge. It's a request we had made to Twitch around when bits first launched. But I don't know if they've changed anything about accrual rate.
Electricity.
Lightning.
Fire's ultra.
Fire, but some of them are defending against it. They just resist wind damage, right? Very recently became a thing. I think the thing they use just makes them resist it. It doesn't make them reflect it or anything. You can still cast it.
Good, Yuki-chan! You hit its weak spot.
Spending all my MP in the process, but
2 enemies defeated.
made bigger mistakes in the past. Yeah, like monthly bits, for sure. Would be a good idea.
Hang tight and go for it.
Oh, that's fun. Virus wave, cool. Four more. Oh, you just want that. Just flat upgrade. Cool. Yeah, okay. Bad news bears, no kidding. Shiajai. I haven't heard of that before. Something inside you has changed. It's a little gear. You can use it to remove like the Twitch Prime badge, for example. That's always been a thing, but you couldn't use it to remove bit badges in the past. Until now. Alright. What's this new persona I just picked up? Shiajai. Zio Mazio. Okay. That's cool. Weak against wind, immune to lightning. Neat. That's the way I came. Doing alright. We have our contractors in to replace our broken furnace and install central air.
That's a strong enemy.
I fixed our new fridge today and replaced a skylight cover, so it's kind of fun to be doing home improvement stuff. Never cared about that in the past. Just call the landlord and have them take care of it, right?
It's weak to fire.
Fire.
4 enemies left.
Hopefully none of these guys use wind. Agaru.
Someone else's turn.
It's over.
See ya, Chaos. Oh, Godspeed. Have fun.
Yeah, Yuki-chan.
The graduation thing.
I can't defeat it.
Ice, probably, right? I guess not. The beetles might be no elemental weaknesses. Sweet bonus, there we go. Bareth Hangman. Alright. I'll take the money. Welcome to Into My Heart. but you can see its stats before you get it. That's, thank you. It sucks. I guess it learns Miragi, which is kind of cool, but probably use it as breeder fodder. Why that thing didn't start running away from me sooner.
A rare monster! Beat the stuffing out of it!
Alright, so I think I might still kind of have access to Rakunda.
Damn, it's not going down!
It's no war of that every day. You can't hide from me. You gotta break by the rules where you creep. Got a nap in the face, so this out is free. Bring your friends in.
I need like Ma Rakunda. Excuse me.
But they fight all the place in it. They fight.
2 enemies left!
Try to just focus one down at a time. That makes sense. There's this most magic.
They're so persistent.
What, that it hits both of them?
Take it. Couldn't quite beat it.
Brad. We don't want fear.
It's no war of that every day. You can't hide from me. You gotta break by the rules where you creep. Got a nap in the
Okay, so my abilities aren't super great right now. I don't have a damage buff. I also don't think. I guess I could remove panic. This is a cool theme. This game's music is still really cool. Different from what I'm used to in JRPGs, but I still like it. Bummer. Hey Kodiak, what's up? Might be up your alley. It's definitely very stylish.
Persona! That's it, Yosuke! One
That's
enemy
cool.
down! Persona! Yosuke's
Hey,
on
we
the
managed to
one.
kill one. Very
Keep it
exciting.
going.
I did play Persona 3, yeah. I actually have a review of it on YouTube. This one is better in every conceivable way so far.
Just one enemy left!
Come on! Take it! Someone finish it off!
I don't think there's really anything Persona 3 did better than this game. Although I like the fatigue system. Kind of missed that.
Persona! Someone else's turn.
But rather than iron out some of the kinks in that system rather than throw it out entirely. Baby with the bathwater kind of situation. If you have the same problem with like the level up system in Final Fantasy II or the draw system in Final Fantasy VIII, like both of those could have been good if they had given it another try. But they were just like, eh.
Couldn't
quite
quite
bad.
beat it.
If somebody adds Persona 5 to the voting spreadsheet, I will play it. And seems to be critically acclaimed, as is this game.
I can't
I
defeat
think
it.
it passes the awesome game smell test.
Someone finish it off!
I guess I mostly used health rather than SP that time.
You did it, Sensei!
Good job, dude. Neat. I do want Ice Boost, that's not a bad thing. And Bufu Law next level, that's cool.
Yay! I leveled up!
So I guess being able to kill the metal slimes. Let's see, Assault Dive, light physical damage to one foe. So is Assault Dive just better than Skewer? Because the description is identical. I assume it's just a flat upgrade. I'm not really using Skewer anyway, I'd rather use Skullcracker, so that's fine. Is there any way to know that, other than to Google it?
I leveled up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can totally say that, like, the level up system in Final Fantasy II and the draw system in Final Fantasy VIII were both fundamentally flawed. Like, they were a big problem in both of those games. I think reduced enjoyment in either of them. So I can see why they tossed them, but it's like there's something that's cool underneath the surface that maybe they could find a better way to do it rather than just throwing it out entirely. Okay. If I get one later, it's probably stronger. I guess it's easier with my party members. I've heard that 15 sort of has a draw mechanic.
Show them your stuff.
God. Can you not open combat with that, please?
This one's very weak against electricity.
It's very weak.
Throw down.
These dice are gonna blow up and I'm gonna lose.
Thick skin.
There's Redwall.
4 enemies left.
Right before she got to go.
It's over.
Yeah, that's kind of similar to the draw system, right? In theory. And Galactic Punt. I think she Galactic Punted the one that wasn't weakened too, which is great. Yeah, just rampage him.
Good move, Chie-chan. That's 2. Persona.
Hey, probably gonna keep them from blowing up. That's very exciting. Would not want to have a GG this early. Orion. Sonic Punch. I think I've already gotten that guy before. Alright, I saw the level up card this time, so. Hooray! Hello. One of these days we'll get a chance to wreck these guys with Miragi before they buff themselves.
Someone else's turn.
And it's gonna be this time. I think that little face thing implies it's gonna crit, or is it just occasionally happens for fun? I feel like they made that one Aeon card that gives you +4 draws stand out really well. And then the Persona level up. Okay. Or hit the weakness. Okay, I guess they kind of have the same effect at the end of the day. Dodge fire. I will dump. Probably don't need him using Garu. He doesn't have regular Bufu anyway. Yeah, okay. Dodge fire is just like a passive thing that's always on, right? If the Persona has it. Yes, yes. It's you found the stairs. Thanks, Teddy. Really close by. Alright, so he may even be on this floor. I guess we'll find out. I'm gonna get away before I can get to it, I think. Oh, does it not disappear in this one? Oh, that's interesting. They just make you chase it down, I guess. It's very difficult to actually land a hit on these guys in Persona 3. very sensitive.
A rare monster! Beat the stuffing out of it!
Alright, let's do that Rakunda thing.
Persona! 3 enemies! Let's get through this!
Sonic Punch.
Persona! Someone else's turn.
Still not great though. Let's get try Agilao.
It's over.
Guessing her physical attacks do more damage though.
Persistent.
54 is not bad. So does Rampage have a chance to hit each target 3 times? So if there's 3 enemies, it could hit a total of 9 times, 3 per enemy.
Damn, it's not going down.
Okay, I'm gonna debuff this turn.
Persona!
Arm Chopper hits twice, which is nice. Agilao is actually not too bad. Separate roll on every enemy. Okay, cool. That makes sense.
Couldn't quite beat it.
The problem here is that she's gonna run completely out of MP by the time we're done. I bought some of those status removal items, right? Not a lot of them. Probably need to get a stack of those, just because it is a pain in the ass to keep on top of it.
Counting on you. That's some thick skin. 2 enemies left!
That's Patra.
Chie-chan's all confused! Persona!
Yes.
2 enemies! Charge through them!
It's over. So persistent.
Rakunda has a fairly significant effect, so.
Yikes, it's tough.
Hey, he didn't run. Very exciting. Bummer. Probably just try doing Arm Chopper again. 2 hits. Pretty grand. Yay, they both landed.
Persona!
It's gonna run away this next turn.
I can't defeat it. Come on! Yikes, it's tough.
Lucky, lucky. Less lucky.
Counting on you. Damn, it's not going down.
Rakunda up.
Chie-chan's all confused!
It's pretty expensive. 12 SP isn't cheap.
2
There's
enemies
reasons.
left! Persona!
It makes sense to do in the first turn, I think. Once they're already partway dead, I don't know if it gives you that much help.
Persona!
Yeah, it's my only physical attack that hits twice with the protagonist, though. I guess I could maybe use Bufuwa. Bye bye. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Take it. Lose dealt card. Half. Oh, we don't have half XP in this. No, no, no. I'm good. That's great. Oh, you always have a persona who knows it. I see what you're saying. That seems reasonable.
Another level for me!
Make all foes panic. I feel like I'm never going to use that. I can dump Bash though, because Sonic Punch is better. I'm really glad they give you control of this in this game.
I leveled up.
Great Harm is Zing? No, it's not Zing. It's not. It's 100% chance to res, right? Or what is the res skill if I've got that wrong? So the way we came. Half health. Okay. That's not bad. I kind of need to get out of here because we've had like 3 golden shadows. Oh no. Got a bad feeling. Ah, this might be
I
okay.
smell. It's not strong at all.
Oh yeah? Not strong at all, huh?
That's some thick skin.
There we go.
Don't give up, Yosuke!
Are you alright?
2 enemies left.
It's over.
You knocked it down. Good idea, Yuki-chan.
Yeah. I wish that it tracked status effect resistance. I'm guessing in this game almost all bosses are immune to status effects. A pretty standard approach at this point.
Woohoo, Chie-chan! That's one.
Yay!
That went well.
Didn't die immediately. Always a treat. Yeah, we gotta pop out. I might explore this floor a little bit more, but I don't want to lose all of that progress. This theme is so good. I wish it played elsewhere. Something that surprises me is that this these Persona games have such a cool, varied soundtrack, and you're spending about half the game in a grindy dungeon. And it's nice that in Persona 3, and I'm sure later in this game, you can specify what like BGM you want to play from a selection of like 4. But it would be really cool if you could pick from any BGM in the whole game. I think I may have said this last session, but that would be a cool thing to like find in the dungeon. Maybe you find CDs that have other BGMs you can play from elsewhere in the game.
Enemies. Don't get careless.
I think it's stylish and fitting in the universe too.
You can
No elemental
use
weaknesses.
ice. You can win with your eyes closed.
Strong against
3 enemies
wind.
left.
Well, I can try this. There's one boss in Persona 3 you can cheese with charm. That's not bad.
Persona! There! I couldn't do
Oh, that's
it.
cool. Yeah, I agree, Dieter. I prefer my game music to be like Uematsu vocalist prog rock, but it's a different style for Persona, and I think it works pretty well.
Couldn't quite beat it.
It's not distracting is usually the problem that I run into.
Alright, guys, let's do it!
Pile on. Yeah, I would agree, Yukiko. I should have done some Persona Fusion when I left last time. Ah well. We'll be leaving again very soon. I just want to make sure I have enough. I come back in and get enough money to replace the go home that I'm going to spend. So that's like, I think one more battle will have made coming back in here worthwhile. Try to deplete everyone's SP, take a nap, we'll come here the next day. We gotta start progressing the Hermit social link so we can actually spend more time in here, wasting a lot of afternoons on this shit.
Enemies. Careful! Throw down! Persona!
I thought Burn Free Shock, that was a,
Persona!
It's over!
Shin Megami Tensei thing? I don't remember that being in Persona 3.
Couldn't quite beat
Oh,
it.
it's High
Chie-chan
Priest.
can't use her persona!
Yes, yes.
Frost! Good answer!
Living the dream. Reason check, Persona 3. Oh, that's right. That's right. I guess I wasn't able to capitalize on it in the same way I was able to capitalize on it in Digital Devil Saga. I remember now, yeah. Bummer. Didn't get hit from behind though.
I smell 3 enemies. Don't get
I really need to
careless.
get more more agility for the protagonist. I need him to go first at the beginning of every battle. Difference between victory and failure a lot of the time. What made Shock so great for choosing fights in Persona 3?
3 enemies left. Chip Frost. 3 enemies down. Good answer. Out of our way.
Oh. I wonder if that still counts as me adding it to my compendium. I'm gonna try it and see what happens. It does count as adding it to the compendium, even if I don't take it into my party? Okay, that's good to know, thank you. Very convenient. Probably need to be saving his SP, but I don't plan to spend too much more time in here, so it's not the end of the world.
John's down. This isn't good.
Oh boy. It begins. These guys are really dangerous.
2 enemies. Charge through.
I meant to use Rampage. See how much this does here. Okay, that's acceptable. Get him down to 1 enemy. I'm not as worried about just getting wrecked in a single turn.
Keep it going.
Good choice. Castanagi Lao. Well done.
So persistent.
1 enemy. Fight, fight, fight.
Come on!
It's still really expensive for me to get personas out of the compendium right now. Half money? Yeah, okay. It's fine. Eat. Sweet bonus for the next one. Very nice. Shiny gold chest. Yes, please. Feed. Yes. We should. There we go. Yeah. I guess I don't really have the intuition in this game for how close I actually am to progressing. Like, he keeps coming in saying, I sense Kanji's nearby. I feel like Persona 3, for all Fuka's issues, she was pretty clear about how many floors you had to go before the boss. And then you'd have the little teleport thing on that same floor. Is there any sort of rule about that? They floor dungeons tend to be at least 10 floors long or something like that? Dude, the 14 soundtrack is so good. So good. You should play it sometime, Dieter. I can Sherpa you through. It's pretty worth it. There's a lot of vegetables you have to eat, but the dessert's quite worth it. How you doing, LitFX? How is your week wrapping up? Alright, so we're level 23. Rakshasa, huh? Nothing I'm terribly excited about from that. Diorama, that is something I'm excited about, and it learns Rikarm pretty soon. Haven't really leveled up Temperance though yet. This is viable, maybe. Let's do Medea and Mabufu's probably fine. Although no, I would use that with what's his nuts? My healing persona. Prey? Oh, cool. I have to register before fusing. It doesn't just do that for you automatically. Register the ones that were the components in the fusion. Okay. Better in every conceivable way. Not quite there yet, though. Hey, we never got this guy in the last one. It seems pretty cool, actually. A lot of things are passed down, too. Now, alright. King Frost might learn Ice Boost naturally at some point, right? Although it's Emperor Elemental. Not any XP. Okay. Time to Google. King Frost Persona for Golden. I'm gonna see if I'm wasting my time giving him some of these abilities. He does learn Ice Boost at 26. Passing that down is kind of a waste. I could also just wait until I get the Emperor Arcana. Alright, well, let's do Medea and Rakunda. Okay, with having a healer persona. I know a couple people were talking about putting that on sub-block loot effects. Heard it's really good. It's like a walking simulator, is that right? Fair way to describe it. This guy still isn't terribly exciting. Zio, Phoenix. Garula is kind of cool. Weak against lightning. Birds are weak against lightning. I can get that sense. Jester. Auto Tarakaja. That means you have to have that persona equipped to get the benefit of Auto Tarakaja there, right? Weak against light. Oh, it resists physical? That's cool. Weak against ice. Alright. Did they fix that in Persona 5 so you're not having to micromanage which one you have equipped at the beginning of every combat? And it gets growth. That's the same. Gotcha. Oh, that's cool loot effects. I like that. It's a good way to do that, I think. Wapo. I don't want to give up my Jack Frost at the moment, so if I get another way to craft the Rakshasa later, I can do that. Seems fine. Nothing. Sure can. Okay, so we're gonna bail from Tartarus, not Tartarus. We'll go in probably tomorrow, unless if there's something interesting to do during the day. And then we can try to finish the dungeon. I think we've had 4 forays into the dungeon, which is 3 too many.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
Yeah, I get to do that for free after going to Tartarus, so.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Yay. Let me help you. Out of pickled radish. Let's go buy some together.
Thank you.
No problem. I hadn't heard of it before. Huh. What does it do? Nani? Yay, Justice Arcana.
I'm back.
Is he pissed that he's not at food yet? Get you your pickled radish, dude. You went with me, it was fine. You don't have enough courage. I guess to stand up to Dojima. Sorry, I tried. Oh, that's cool. So like each episode, he's stuck in like a TV episode, like Last Action Hero kind of thing? Camping can be fun. Here, just have a jar of pickled radish for dinner. Oh boy. Oh, movie. Right. That's cool. Last Action Hero is such an awesome movie. Oh, that premise. Going to town. Okay. Sure. Sounds like a deal. Gentle. Increases knowledge expression. How do I use it? Does it have to be in the library or something? Takes up my night. New weapon for Yosuke. Probably shouldn't have bought all that stuff I bought before and saved up for this stuff. What soundtrack are you thinking of picking up? Holy crap, the enemy's on this floor. Jeez. Okay. It's fine. That's a pretty big upgrade. That's a pretty big upgrade. Jeez. I feel like I need to farm for money to get this for every character. Yeah, shouldn't have spent the money. Oh, that sucks. Oh well. Money's gone. Maybe try selling some crap. Reduce the chance of fear, reduce the chance of silence. It's going to require a significant amount of additional farming, unfortunately. Could sell some beads. Probably going to want those more later in the game. I don't want to sell those, they have another purpose. Don't think you can really find equipment in P4. I think you have to buy all of it, right? You could find it pretty well in Persona 3. You almost never had to spend money on it. It's nice. I bought the Undertale soundtrack. Alright, so we're not going to finish the TV world tonight. I think we're going to do another round of farming to try to get 60,000 some yen. The difference in defense is very significant, and I'm not super stoked about getting into a 45-minute boss fight and like dying 40 minutes into it because I didn't have good enough defense. Yeah, but Chia and Yukiko have another upgrade that's better than that. That's not the Desperate Plate. Chemi-Soul. So I gotta get about 40,000 for them. Here we go. So I could just go back a floor from the one I've already reached and just keep leaving once I'm maxed out in Persona or running low on SP. Maybe we'll luck out and fight some more of those wealth hands. Does that continue from floor indicator change depending on... So like if I decided to start back from floor number 1, would it forget that I've made it to floor 11 and not let me start from there, or does it always let you start from the highest floor you've reached?
A rare monster! Beat the stuffing out of it!
I would say, Dragon Protector, if just something you're going to listen to casually, you can always listen to it on YouTube or something. Buy the soundtrack if you plan to like bring it around with you or something. Should have equipped Gur. Try to remember that. More things to manage.
Persona! Two enemies! Charge through them!
I'd like to be able to do that, I just can't yet.
It's over. I can't defeat it. Come on! Yeah. Someone finish it off!
Throw down! Persona! Someone else's turn.
It's over. So persistent.
Maybe muzzle shot? The chance of silence isn't really doing me a favor though. We want to go with Bufula with Ice Boost. That's really nice. That's okay, well that solves the whole auto Tarakarja problem. That's what I wanted to be able to do, is specify a default persona that I always have turned on.
Couldn't quite beat it.
One of them has Patra, right?
Counting on you.
I think they do.
Someone else's turn.
Might be her though, yeah.
Persona!
Kind of a wasted SP, but the main character is a potentially pretty high source of damage. Ah, that sucks.
Come on! Take it!
Yay.
Awesome! Chie-chan's in rampage mode!
But surely.
Counting on you. Someone else's turn.
Please don't run away before you die. I beg you.
I couldn't do it.
Just one enemy left.
It's gonna run.
Come on!
It's
Hey, that was lucky. Praise RNGesus. Hooray. Yes, let's do money up. I could do the thing that's changed to persona, but I want to make sure it doesn't do it to the money up card. Okay, that's not too bad. We got lucky that we landed a wealth hand right away.
another level for me.
Oh wow, lots of levels to get Scarla. Can counter occasionally be bad in this game? I guess it can occasionally be bad in Digital Devil's Saga because if the enemy's immune to physical, you can lose turns because of it. Always good. Okay. Is Assault type better than Skullcracker as well? I don't know that I'd ever actually cast Rebellion, unless if it's a significant critical boost. Well, the enemy would gain... Something bad would happen if you countered sometimes. Like maybe if they had reflect physical was what I was thinking of, Spiky. You're right. No, I have a memory of counter getting me in trouble. I guess it would expend something like power charge. Could be a problem too, right? Instead of it being on your high damage attack for that turn.
I leveled up.
Alright, so after that, I kind of want to just use a go home immediately. It's not that expensive. It might be all I'm remembering then. Fair enough. Is there a way to fish for the wealth hands specifically? Like, what's the strategy for doing that? Is that to try to get the avoiding counters upgrade?
It's our turn first. There's 3 enemies. Shit, Frost.
And then just run around and see if you see one, and if you don't, use a go home and keep doing that.
Ready? It will end here.
I may have had Drain Physical come up too. No real strategy. Yay, Principality. Is it ever possible for there to be more than one golden hand on a floor? Lucky. Okay. They seem to be much more frequent spawns in this game. I'm glad they don't disappear. It was just stressful to know what happened in Persona 3. I don't think it created a fun experience, you know. So these guys are immune to status effects, right? I said don't use the thing that fears them, so maybe not. Well, they're immune to panic at least.
3 enemies left.
It's a bummer.
It's over. I couldn't do it. Come on!
Oh shit. Thought that would cast on herself by default. Bummer. That was a waste. Oh well. Remind me, can single target magic crit in this game? Or is that physical attacks only?
That's some thick skin.
It can be raged.
It's over. There. I couldn't do it.
Magic cannot crit.
Come on! Take this!
Can AoE multi-target attacks like Rampage crit? Keep forgetting to do Gur. I'll remember. More mechanic babysitting. Any physical can crit. Does each individual attack, or like up to 3 per enemy, have a chance to crit? Or is it one roll? Guessing if I get a single crit, I get a once more effect. Miss.
Yikes, it's tough.
Good work, Sensei. That's 1 so far.
Persona! There!
2 enemies left.
Come on! Persona!
think I'm gonna risk just going for damage here. Because I can...
The enemy ran away!
Oh, we killed one.
Two reinforcements are here! Smash
Oh
'em!
no, these guys are fun. These are the ones that can end the turn immediately, or end the combat immediately if they get lucky elemental targeting.
Throw down! Persona! Yosuke's on the warpath! Keep
This
it
game doesn't
going.
let you switch party members mid-combat, does it, once you get more than 4? I think that that's a mechanic that would work pretty well with
It's over.
Persona. I feel like you can respond more in fights like this. Yeah, it's pretty hard.
You did it, Sensei!
It's one of those situations like you just have a party that has people that are weak against fire and lightning, which means there's a chance that that particular enemy will
Another level for me!
one-shot you if you get bad luck. Oh yeah? That's cool. I really liked Final Fantasy X's approach to that. It didn't cost a turn to switch party members. The strategy was in who are you replacing. Takes a turn. Alright. It could be worse though. So I need to be able to store up to 10 personas. I need like 15,000 more yen. Although, since we've already started farming, we may as well finish. It seems like there's really no way to predict when you're going to get new armor and weapon upgrades. If it's going to be like the first enemy you encounter in the next set of floors, or the very last group of enemies at the end, right? Rampage.
Someone finish it off!
4 enemies! You gotta hang in there!
So like, I'm risking, after buying this armor that increases my defense significantly, getting to the next floor, killing the first enemy, and then it dropping something that gives me such a huge defensive upgrade that I should have saved the yen in the first place. Yeah, this dungeon though, the new upgrades, we didn't get it until we got to the very, very top.
Beat an enemy! Keep
That's
going.
exactly my problem, is I don't have any way of knowing if
Oh,
the upgrades I
Yukiko,
buy
that
right
was
now are going to
lovely.
last me for 4 hours of gameplay or
Yukiko, that was
40 minutes of
lovely.
gameplay, you know? Hmm.
2 enemies down!
Yeah, I just got... The enemies at the very top floor of this dungeon with effects drop items that finally let me upgrade my armor for the male characters. And there's a better armor upgrade for the female characters. So since the difference in defense is extremely significant, I don't want to get into a 45-minute boss fight and lose 40 minutes into it because I didn't have enough defense. So I was planning to come in here for a grinding run. But if it seems like that's going to be a waste of time, I guess I can go risk the boss fight and hope for the best.
I smell 3 enemies! Don't get careless! Oh,
That makes
Yukiko, that
sense.
was lovely!
Now that I have all these spaces for it.
Yui-chan can't use her persona!
I should probably keep running this place, like keep farming until I get Persona cards, so I don't have to, because right now the cost of summoning from the compendium is very, very high. Oh no, you're good.
Go, Sensei! You knocked it down!
Just explaining. I'm the one being judgmental to Persona 4.
Good answer! Out of our way!
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, okay. That's really cool. Right. That might actually be good to evolve into King Frost then, right? Because he doesn't have Ice Amp, he only has Ice Boost, and he learns it eventually. So we'll hold on to him to evolve him into King Frost once I get... Is the Emperor Arcana within my grasp at all? Is that social link accessible to me right now? My thing says he does not. My thing says King Frost gets Ice Boost at 26, but does not ever get Ice Amp, so it's good to pass it down to him, so he can have both Boost and Ice. Finish. It's...
Two enemies down! Fantastic, Chie-chan! It's down!
Gotcha.
Yep. I think that's going to be a good strategy. I'm trying to decide if I want to wait until I have the Emperor Arcana, though. Really mild SP recovery, right? But a little bit.
I smell 3 enemies! Don't get careless!
Really need that Garula with him.
Throw down! Persona! Damn, it's not going down.
Oh, Chie-chan, that was beautiful!
That was fortunate. Could have gone much more badly for me.
Here's our chance.
Yeah, that makes sense to the effects. The Boost Amp combo was very, very good in Digital Devil Saga, but in that case it's something I could always have access to, which is not the case in this one. That's interesting. Change the deal new cards one, or not, it's fine. Haven't found Devil Arcana yet. But I'll take it, it's fine. Soul food. Let's see if I can just like walk out of here. I don't know if I've got the resources for it. I should be stronger for the lower floors. Pretty much used all of my consumable SP recovery items on the protagonist.
Don't get careless.
So that's not a viable strategy here. Shit. They resist physical, I think.
This enemy's weak to fire. 3 enemies left.
Come on! Take this! Couldn't quite beat it.
My hope is I'm gonna run into Wealth Hands on my way down.
It's over. Let me do it! Okay, okay.
Go for it.
Take this! 2 more to go!
Get back up! Hurry and beat it!
Okay. Notice the difference in damage that deals now.
Good work, Sensei. That's 1 so far.
Pretty significant.
Oh, Chie-chan, that was beautiful. Great work. I smell 2 enemies. Beat them up.
Hey, it's effectively a save point next to the boss door since you're allowed to go home out and then port back to that floor. Oh, really? Huh. That is really strange.
2 enemies. Charge through them.
There must have been a reason for it.
2 enemies down.
Our enemy.
Most of the other changes in Golden made with quality of life in mind. It's fine. I'm gonna be crude and like tell me what item I would have gotten. Cruel, I should say. We get stuck.
1 enemy. You can do
Makes sense. But they don't have like a free warp then there.
You can. Roar! Go get him!
Could teleport you out. Huh. Very interesting. Hey, alright. That's fine. I have... I don't have enough yen yet, so let me finish getting that. So my thought is that the next floor, if nothing else,
Beat them up.
they should give more, more yen per kill. So it's probably not so efficient to farm for yen to save for the next attempt. And I already know that I'm gonna have to leave the dungeon, so I may as well get the defense upgrades. And I'll just, you know, be sad when I get to the next section and need to farm again to get new armor.
Chie-chan is swatting them left and right.
Persona! There! I broke a sweat.
That's Jack Frost. Mind Charge makes you do like 2.5 times the amount of damage, is that right? So it's strictly better than casting twice. You don't really lose out for spending the turn on it. Can shadows attack your party members in this game like in Persona 3? And you have to go and fight them? Oh, that's fun.
An ambush by 3 enemies. Don't cry. Yuki-chan's health is too low.
Don't cry.
3 enemies down. All right. Ready or not, here we come. 3 enemies left. This enemy's... Yuki-chan's health is too low. Fix it.
Oh, they're weak against wind and ice.
Ah! 3 enemy reinforcements.
I've got somebody with Mazio, right?
3 enemies. Let's get through this. 2 enemies down. Wonderful, Sensei.
He absorbs lightning. That's good to know.
Yuki-chan's health is too low. Fix it.
Someone else's turn.
It got back up! Hurry and beat it!
It's a bummer. I was hoping that Yukiko was gonna get to go first.
It got back up! Hurry and beat it!
Hey Teddy, how you doing? How was your week wrapping up?
It's so scrawny. It's weak to fire, but you could win anyway. Three
Thanks, Teddy.
enemies. Let's get through this. Chie-chan is swatting them left and right.
Persona!
Yay! Yuki-chan hit its weak spot.
Hagi's probably good enough. Probably replace Hagi with something.
Yuki-chan beat an enemy. Keep going.
I'm rarely gonna have that situation where I want to use the lure
It's
to save some SP.
Now, okay.
Yeah, this game is better than Persona 3 in every conceivable way. I don't think... I'm excited to see that it's improving on the formula. Oh, that's cool.
I gotta keep up my training.
All right, I leveled up.
It's good to see that the series is constantly adding, like, quality of life improvements.
I'm about to collapse.
Life is pain. You're fine. There you go. Gotta get an idea for Yosuke. Maybe he never learns it. So the skill cards that let you teach skills to personas, those only apply for the main character, right? You can't dick around with your party members' skills at all, except for when they level up, presumably. Yeah, but once I come in here, like, leaving when I still have SP to spend is a waste. So it's like, if you're gonna spend a night grinding, you better grind. No, what's the auto heal in P5 that affects?
A rare monster. Beat the stuffing out of it.
It sounds like Persona 5 continues that tradition. It's really exciting. Main character only.
Throw down. Someone else's turn.
One enemy. Fight! Fight! Fight!
Let's go, Tomoe!
Nice.
Okay!
That's really nice, yeah. There's something like that in Dragon Quest VIII as well. And it tries to do it in the most SP efficient way, I assume, with effects. Stealth card. Let's do a sweet bonus. Yeah, that makes sense. Dragon Quest VIII version of it would try to use it as efficiently as possible, and it would try to use, if there was a tie in efficiency, it would use the person with the most SP first, which I think is the right way to do it. I see the map. Okay. It might be north. I guess I'll go down really quick. If I were to encounter the Reaper, I bumped into him a couple times in Persona 3, but I always just ran away. Is it still possible to run from him in this game? Like, would Trifuri work, for example? Or is it pretty much GG if he... Oh, delightful. Okay, so there's a... You risk, I guess, once you start hearing those change, though we don't really know that that's the mechanic yet. It's connected to opening chests. That's my guess. So you risk losing all your progress. That's fine. Hey, it's Hulk Hogan.
It's weak to darkness. 3 enemies left.
Weak to darkness basically means it doesn't have a weakness.
Someone else's turn.
Couldn't quite beat it.
Still game over in this game if the main character is reduced to 0 hit points, right? They don't give you a chance to res them with your res items or party members that have res magic. Is that true in Persona 5 as well? Cool.
Stands in Sensei's way. This one.
Persona!
Good work, Sensei. That's 1 so far.
You're like partway through the game.
Yosuke, your defense is down.
How does that work? That's interesting, Spiky. So, suppose you don't have a single demon that's able to res you. Is it then game over? Or is it like it's only game over if the battle ends and the protagonist is down? Okay, so I think
Beat the stuffing out of it.
based on the amount of SP I have, this will be my last one. Although Yosuke has so much, that's gonna get wasted, unfortunately. Interesting. Oh, it stops you from swapping them. I like that a lot better, and it feels like that's a game where it makes complete sense for the game to end if the protagonist dies. I don't really get it in Persona 4, or Persona in general, why you game over when the protagonist goes down when you have allies that have access to res magic and
Someone else's turn.
res items. And that it's never changed.
Yikes, it's tough.
Oh, that's cool. Some demons can summon other demons.
It's over.
Yuki-chan's seriously out to lunch.
I think because the protagonist can't afford to cast Patra, that might be GG. See to take out as many of them as I can.
Damn, it's not going down.
The Vessel of Death, so you suck really bad at dying. Guess I could hope it wears off eventually. I only have one.
3 enemies left.
Mapatra gems? Never seen one of those before. I have one sedative, but fairly expensive. I could use it on Yukiko and have her use Mapatra, I guess. Just have to buy more whenever we come back in.
Thanks.
Yeah. I prefer that, Spiky. It's very likely in this game in Persona 3 that you can just game over because of a really unlucky set of enemy decisions targeting the main character, right? It's not really something you can prepare against. I didn't remember to use Gur this entire farming trip. Oh well. The auto Tarokaja only counts if it's equipped when the battle begins, right? So like if you switch to it mid-battle, it doesn't do shit for you. You're just fucked.
Throw down. That's some thick skin.
Please don't run away when you're almost dead. I beg you.
Yikes, it's tough. It's over. I can't defeat it.
Chie-chan's really hurting. Heal her.
I'm gonna be a crit at least.
Great, Sensei. Go for broke.
Bewildered. And there it goes.
The enemy ran away.
We got one though. That's some money. Some more XP is always nice.
Someone else's turn.
Come on. Take this. Someone finish it off.
We want to do Rampage instead of that.
It's over. So persistent.
Chie-chan's really hurting. Heal her.
Have I gotten a little stronger?
Sure have. Good job, Yukiko.
Sensei, are you okay?
Yes, yes. Grab this last chest and then we'll port out. And we'll come in here one more time tomorrow. Yeah, right, Spiky? I agree. That's why I was wondering, like, what's the best way to just go through the dungeon? There's, other than the materials that drop, and even then, it's like you only have to fight each unique group of enemies once, because once you've sold him one of that, whatever item they drop, he gets this thing, right? So there's not a yen equivalency. It's not like you want to have multiple copies of it in order to craft the item. You still get the most yen per fight from the gold hands. No, instead you've got solve the puzzle and then go through that test chamber again and again and again. Register all, yes please. Oh, and is there any way of knowing how many items that is? Because he doesn't like tell you I'm looking for this thing. More than one of each though, apparently. 26. Might want Hua Po actually. Don't have Empress yet. Do want to have a Hermit on me. I can't see what I currently have in my party right now without backing all the way out, unfortunately. Okay, I do have a Hermit right now. Not using Temperance or Devil, so I could do that. It seems like it's pretty worthwhile. Strong against fire and lightning and immune to dark. Has Agilao and, I don't know if Poison Mist is any good, probably not. And all their crap is pretty shitty, so sure, why not? Alright, what else we got? 26. Hey, thank you. Happy Friday to you, Sordan. How have you been? Agilao, Orkakaja, Ripatra. That's not so bad. I don't want to give up my Hermit that I need. I guess I could do this one. But I want Gur. Yeah, I could do that. Is there anything interesting for transfer here? Chili Works is a local delicacy in Los Alamos. It's like breakfast burritos. She probably learns Miragi eventually, huh? Wapo, Persona 4. Wapo, Persona 4 Wiki. She doesn't learn Miragi. Okay, well, that seems worthwhile passing down to her then. Guess I could just give her a bunch of magic stuff. I mean, it's good to have more Medea, but I like to have a character that can cast a bunch of elements. Weak against ice. Beauty. Like she was a later persona in 3, but it's very possible I'm misremembering. Do you only get an extra level up every 2 ranks of Social Link? So like, odd numbers aren't as good. Maybe it's even numbers aren't as good. Alright, well I can try to focus on the ones that I have right now. Should be fine. Jester, Magician, Justice, Temperance, Hermit. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So it's not 1-to-1, but it's not 1 every 2 either. Gotcha. Maybe I can hang out with Nanako? Nope. Something about it disturbs you. Can't do shit else. Sit on the sofa and read. They tried. Yeah, that makes sense. Sorry, I thought that was where I could go to sleep. Alright, let's go finish. I'll go sell stuff. Oh, there's a cutscene. New job posting on the bulletin board. Pay for being a tutor. Okay. Roger. I do like that they added more social stats. It's true, although that could still happen, Spiky. So I've got more XP and potentially stuff to show for it instead of it being time that's completely wasted and lost, right? That's like 22 defense. Yeah, it's funny, mood effects. My understanding is too low. See if I can buy some more status effect recovery items. Just eat it. Although I don't really need to cure dizzy or famous last words. I should take all of them probably. Mouthwash for silence. That's funny. Poison, enervation, and exhaustion. Holy shit. Phoenix Downs are expensive. Value medicine. 100 HP to all allies. Okay. That's nice. And then at least, the characters that don't have Medea can contribute a little bit. They're not completely useless. Saintly understanding. Okay. Diligence must be strong. Okay. I think I already have all the jobs that I qualify for, but the way to find out is to go on that list and try each of them one by one, each time one of your stats increases. Everything's great.
All right, let's.
Alright, let's go get our new party member. And we can start doing social links again and try to focus on the Fox social link so that we don't spend 5 days on this next time. Oh, ha ha ha. It continues from the floor that you used to go home from, not the highest floor you've reached. Okay, well, we'll try to avoid as many fights as we can and just blitz for the door. Fortunately, now that the enemies are really weak, that shouldn't be too big of a danger. Cool. It's either climb back then or climb back now. I think it was like the 11th floor or something. Yeah, it's another interesting decision. Is that it's not that big of a inconvenience. One of my party members is weak against lightning, right? He may already have something that protects against that, but I don't recall. He does. Yeah, right. Surprised it didn't just give you, like, what floor do you want to start from, and just give you a drop down, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Persona 3 solution made sense. Just having the little warp thing, you can warp back to some thresholds, like the mini-boss floor, the boss floor, that sort of thing. You're gonna get to go before
three enemies. Don't
you can
get
knock them out, I
careless.
think.
I think Yuki-chan's poisoned.
Come on! Persona! Yikes, it's tough! It's over!
3 enemies down.
Poison does like 10% of your max HP per turn-ish. Oops, I clicked that by accident. Guess I could have tried to go for the sweep bonus for the next battle, but it's not a big deal. Can't kill you. That's good to know. Yay! So, it wasn't so bad. Wow, Yukiko has a shit ton of SP. I want that much SP. She has significantly more than the main character.
There they are!
Kanji!
What determines the amount of SP you have? Is it just
come
level
now.
based?
Enough with the charade. Isn't it awful to deceive people? To deceive yourself? What's so bad about doing what I want to do? And that has nothing to do with it. I'm what you really want, aren't I? Hell no! Oh, how I hate girls. So arrogant and self-centered. They cry if you get angry, they gossip behind your back, they spread nasty lies. They look at me like some disgusting thing and say that I'm a weirdo, laughing at me all the while. You like to sew? What a queer! Painting is so not you. But you're a guy. You don't act like a guy. Why aren't you manly? What does it mean to be a guy?
Is
What
this
does
the
it
meaning
mean
of
to be
manly?
Manly. Girls are so scary. I ain't scared of them. Men are much better.
I feel like they could have
Never
swapped
say those
these, right?
Awful, degrading things. Yes, I vastly prefer.
Like, the darkness inside of him is the one that's denying
Say
it.
that shit with my face. Why, you're me, and I'm you. You do know that, don't you?
Let me see.
No way!
But it's always set in stone for the protagonist. There's not a way you change how much max XP you have through, like, having a certain persona equipped when you level up. The Esper system in Final Fantasy VI I don't like. Hoping it's not like that, where you have to have a specific Esper on you, right?
Kanji-kun!
Everyone, on guard.
Alright, so we should just see how they resolve this. That's funny.
I am a shadow, the true self. I'm just being true to myself, and that's why I'll get rid of anything in my way.
Are these Kanji-kun's true feelings?
This isn't really him.
Average
It's
growth,
just his
okay.
emotions going
But it can't be
haywire.
changed is what I needed to know.
This has nothing to do with you guys.
Nothing wrong with it being really him,
Just say I'm gonna
Yosuke.
get rid of you.
Probably want to kill the ads, so I guess we'll find out. Had the right persona equipped, hooray! This is the true meaning of Kanji-kun. I know, right? I hope so. It is like 2008, so.
Come on! Take it!
Oh, no worries, Roguish. I don't see what you posted. If you'd like to talk about spoilery stuff or things I might know about, you can type it in ! hide. If you type that before your message, you can discuss it with chat and I won't be able to see it. But yeah, everybody posts something occasionally that gets cleared. You're not in trouble or anything. Appreciate the help. The one on the right is weak against fire.
It's
He
over.
probably just resummons them at some point. Yeah, no worries.
So big and strong.
Sit.
I think the other one is like
Sensei,
Ice.
hurry and get rid of that poison.
yeah. I don't have any easy way to get rid of poison.
Persona!
Called it.
Ooh, can I have this one?
Oh, sure, you're gonna... Oh, Galaxy Kick, not Punt. I see, because it's a boss. So I shouldn't have done that. I thought maybe she could punt the little guys off the screen, but... don't think that's actually how that works, unfortunately. Don't think I have a way to remove poison from multiple characters, unfortunately.
Counting on you!
Yosuke's all poisoned. Yosuke's all poisoned.
Come on!
Yes, yes. One on the right takes... Okay, so he's weak against fire and takes extra damage from physical. He's weak against ice and takes extra damage from magic, I think. But he's currently defended against
Persona!
fire right now, so... Well, it depends on if the ads are immune to those sorts of instant death attacks. Oh, you can do that too. Brilliant. Suppose I could use Ice Break.
You're gonna pay, damn it!
Tell him.
Yosuke's all poisoned.
Throw down! Persona!
Come on!
Don't have Bufula with her yet. Oh, I thought Ice Break removed their resistance. Does it not? Okay, because it doesn't work with
Persona!
when they have a buff. I thought it would just undo the buff.
Oh!
Yay, counter. Okay.
This one's tough.
And there's no on-screen thing that tells you if an enemy still has its buff or debuff, unfortunately. That's good. Doesn't really matter, huh? Yeah, but there's no way to know. Like, if I miss the thing that says that the wall wore off, I'm hosed. I can't, like, inspect them to see if a wall is still in effect. I wonder why she doesn't default to herself with that. Interesting. We may as well start exploring elemental weaknesses of Kanji here.
Hang in there.
Not fire. Yeah.
You want this?
It's Kanji's inner homosexuality, because persona, right? That's a bad thing, apparently. Although we still don't know how they're going to resolve it. Holding judgment until we see what happens after the boss fight's over. I can Recunda him. Let's see. I mean, Yosuke has called out and been like, oh, he's not like that. That's not okay. We have to stop that. And it could just be that they're reflecting that Yosuke's a homophobe. I'm waiting for the game to make its commentary, right?
Yosuke's all poisoned.
Yeah. And that's fine if that's what they're going for with it, Spiky. It seems like it's different for different characters, how they approach it. Bummer.
Yosuke's all poisoned.
That's cool, Romu. Yeah, that's what I'd prefer, because it's a cool thing to try to handle. If this game is all about, like, let's enter the minds of these characters, basically, and see what they're struggling with. Having a character who's having an identity crisis because of their homosexuality is really cool. Like, that's something they should explore, and you don't get that sort of storytelling in video games often. But they haven't yet commented on how they're handling it. We'll see how that plays out after this boss fight's over. Let's see. Persona hasn't been the best with it in Persona 3 with, like, your friend who's dating their ethics teacher, or sex with a robot, that kind of thing. I'm hopeful.
Give me more. Don't give up, Yosuke! Give me more.
Power charge, I can try to use guard with some characters. I have cure. I don't have the ability to remove enrage, do I? No. Oh wait, no, sedative would work. Okay. May Patra do that for everyone? I think he may have even had a persona that could do it. That was kind of a waste. It's okay though. Please don't die, whole party, to power charge Rampage. Oh, Swift Strike, alright. Oh, that's still bad. Could have been much worse. No, what's that, Leon? Oops, I need to guard that turn. It's okay. Hopefully Chia survives the next turn so I can cast Diorama on her.
You want this?
fine. Handle
Sensei,
poison.
hurry and get rid of that poison!
Persona!
Oh, shoot. I need to turn off cursor memory, we'll see.
Come on! Take this! Persona! There!
Oh!
Holy shit. Wow. I've never heard of that before. How do you get infected with it?
Persona!
That sounds pretty sucky.
Throw down! Persona!
Come on!
Alright, we've got to get ready for him to have some crazy phase 2 power.
Yikes! This is
So I haven't tried lightning and ice, but I'm guessing he has no elemental weaknesses. Probably a reasonable assumption. Oh wow. Front Windows update? Okay, I'll stop complaining about it. Can't hit both Yukiko and the protagonist.
Yuki-chan's mad as heck!
Persona!
At least I can think about what I want to do with all my party members in this game, and it's not like Persona 3 where it's like the main character is the only one that I can trust to deal with that sort of situation. Especially since I have some control over what abilities they have. It's all much, much better.
This one's tough!
Like I said, better than in every conceivable way, Persona 3. Hasn't really backslid at all.
Come on! Take this! It's over!
Stay out of my way!
Here we go.
With acting however I feel like.
Phase 2.
Give me more!
Wow, that was
Give me
intense!
more.
Are you alright?
Technically could have been worse, but it wasn't great. It hits pretty hard.
I'm pissed now!
Tell him Yosuke.
Counting on you!
Come on! Persona! Persona!
Try to just keep using Medea with her. Hope that bad things don't happen to me.
I know you all thought I was weird. Deep down, you don't accept me at all.
Oops. Yeah, it's like every time he does that, it's like he's just gonna get to go twice because of Yosuke's weakness.
Eyes closed.
Critical rate way up. Awesome.
Persona! Damn it!
See if I can do enough damage to just kill him before he can use his crazy new crit rate. I still want to heal. Hooray! Didn't lose the fight partway through. That's exciting.
Cool! You leveled up!
Cool indeed.
Leveled up!
Yay! I leveled up!
You can't crit bosses. Oh, Revolution works on everybody? I see.
Damn it.
Kanji-kun,
Wait, Yukiko, something's wrong.
Tell that to Kanji Club.
it's still coming at us! Kanji is still rejecting it!
Accept it, Kanji.
Can't blame him with this many witnesses.
Thanks,
Such
Yosuke.
a passionate approach.
What?
I think that you three would make wonderful boyfriends.
Stop it! You got it all wrong.
Enough. Stop! What the hell are you blabbering
Oh, Teddy?
about?
I was like 3.
I don't care who. Won't someone, anyone please accept me? Stop it! Accept me for who I am!
Do it, Kanji.
I really don't swing that way!
Yosuke, you're not helping.
I said stop it! Can't believe something like this is inside me.
So he's not gonna accept it.
Yeah, I know. I've known all this time I had something like you. It ain't a matter of guys or chicks. I'm just scared shitless of being rejected. I'm a total pansy who tries to make everyone hate me.
You're not alone.
Come on, get up. Anyone who looks like me, I know they ain't so weak that they can't take a punch.
Aw.
I already know that you're me. You're me. And I'm you, damn it.
Hey, sir. Okay, I'm down with that. That seems fine. I was worried. But, that was a good way to approach that. Good job, Persona 4.
Shit.
7 years ago, too. Or
Kanji-kun!
almost 10 years ago, holy crap.
Let's get him out of here.
Hopefully that reflects in the later social links in this game also.
It's nothing. Whoa. I feel great. It's like my mind's all cleared up.
Good job, Kanji.
Hey, about what just happened.
Neither of these are good.
Yeah, you better.
We'll explain everything later. You need to take a rest now.
We'll be waiting for you at school.
School?
You're guaranteed to be a
Sure,
party
if I
member
ever
now.
feel like going.
I'll take this guy home. If anyone asks, I'll just say I found him somewhere like this.
Like what? Bummed? Wait for him to recover. Does this take you one step closer to solving the case?
Oh, I forgot to tell you. Remember that Kanji Tatsumi guy I told you about? You know, the one who went nuts on that news special.
Yeah.
His family's shop called in to report him missing. But now he's been found. I
Hooray!
thought I'd let you know since you go to the same high school.
Sure, whatever. Yeah, I don't have to be a douchebag in this game.
Yeah. One other thing. Some people have seen you around that textile shop lately, I hear. It's not the kind of
That
shop students normally
Textile
visit.
shop.
Just what kind of business did you have there? A friend? Oh, that Amagi girl. That's right. Her family's in buys their stuff wholesale. Fine. Just don't get yourself in over your head, okay?
Or Dojima.
Are you fighting again?
No, everything's fine. Everything's good. Don't panic. Damn troublemaker kids in their textile. Yeah, exactly. Heard you were snooping around the textile shop. Overheard you talking about bobby pins. Considering getting into the dark crocheting underbelly of Inaba.
Oh,
Okay. I do need to up everyone's social links here. Fine silks, the crinkly stuff, the smooth shit. Why don't we all hang out? I don't think everyone wants to spend time with me. Soft and shimmer. Oh, the samurai guy's her brother? Probably contracts, right? The other ones don't make any sense. Oh, fair enough. I'm just gonna look up the answers. That's the first thing that fills in when you start typing Persona. Gateway to more dangerous fabrics, exactly. You understand. Don't think we've spent much time with Yukiko. No idea. Where does she hang out, Yukiko? Try to do all party members, and if we don't have party members, we'll try to do the Hermit social link. Speaking of which, so I was supposed to come back on a later day and talk to the girl again for the Hermit social link. Where is she standing? She was previously by the shoeboxes, and she's not there anymore.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Why are there so many different types of food?
Huh?
Yeah, I know, right, Ludifex? Joanne's and similar such places, Hobby Lobby. I thought about getting into cross-stitching because it's you can also like map game sprites to that sort of thing. Count me in. You don't have enough courage. Wow. Nani? Next to my classroom. Okay. I'm gonna try to level all of them up. Follow-up attack. Yay. Yukiko's version of Galaxy Punt.
I'll see you later.
So how does the follow-up attack work? Is that a chance that gets rolled? Sorry, I can use my words here. Is it a chance that gets rolled for every single character that has access to it? Or is it get rolled once and then it just picks from among the characters who are able to do it? You know what I mean? Like if you have a full party that all are able to do a follow-up attack, are you 3 times as likely to have one occur versus having just one party member that has access to it? Wow, yeah. I'll give you a lot of opportunity cost. Save them to read next time. Okay. I'm good. Let's do Yosuke next. This girl, maybe? Okay, so it takes multiple days to finish the quest line. Is there... Am I crazy? Yosuke's not here now. Oh boy. A new dowsing rod. Yeah, that are not revealed to the player in any way. Alright, well, I can't do Hermit today. Go do a job. Gotta build up those stats apparently to get better options in conversations. Harvey. Very specific. Do like it as Harvey. You tell me, dudap. Okay. Do you have a girlfriend? Good for you, little girl. You survive the children tugging you in every direction. Is he gonna be a social link?
Oh, you coon.
Well, she might be. She's got a portrait. Hanging out
Thanks
with
for
one of
taking
those
care of
moms in town. Stepmother. Continues gossiping. Hey, 4,000 yen. Although I did it for the understanding.
Welcome home.
Thanks. Gardening takes up my time, right? Oh. Increase your diligence. So how can I make sure that I'm doing it with Nanako? Is that just going to happen automatically because she's available in the room right now? Okay. Guessing it's just based on whether she's available or not.
They look yummy. We've got veggies.
Didn't have any seedlings. Okay. Had a global hat. Nanako's pretty awesome. Precious moments. Mail order show on Sunday. The Unmoving Panda Show. Right. It's like Hypno Toad. Stare forever into the eyes of the Hypno Toad. Hooray!
Yup.
Yup. Need him to get a reaction power. Follow-up attack, whatever. All the way here. Looking here. Honestly, I'm not sure if it's like ribbing that we want to do that's going to make him more friendly. Shit. Wrong choice. You don't block them? You sense Yosuke's enthusiasm. Nani? Hey, rank up. Hooray. Awesome.
All right, let's
Hey,
go.
thanks for the host, Kelly. How's it been?
You're back.
Okay, still can't do shit with him. And if he's here, I can't go outside. Pretty stoked to play the Witcher games. They sound really good. Heard as some of the like best side content in gaming history. Read the book some more, I guess. Judo techniques are described. Huh. So do you only get the benefits for reading a book once you actually finish reading it? The popular home shopping program is about to begin. Oh, it's Tanaka again. Interesting. It's the same character. Wait, are you serious? I thought that wasn't possible. Did I really read the same chapter twice? I thought I just read the next chapter. That was what I assumed is what happened. Audio shoes. So, gotta be an upgrade for Chia, so we gotta get it. It wouldn't surprise me though, Serp. Maybe he'll be in this as the Devil Arcana again. And what would he be doing in Inaba though?
Yeah, hello? It's...
I have a strength persona on me right now. I had a chance to craft one. I'm good, dude. I wish I had the courage to say I'll pass to things. I have to have an excuse whenever I turn something down. It's awful. Character flaw. That just means you can't come back, okay. Oh, market price. Sold tomatoes. Turned icons at Phoenix Downs. Oh, are they go homes? Sure. Those sold tomatoes do. Okay. Don't have the Aeon social link. Marie is a less interesting character. Harvey. Yeah, I hear it is Harvey taking some pounding. I can advance Hermit now, and I'm thinking about doing it. I'm just wondering if there's something, since weekends are rare, if there's something I want to do on a Sunday instead. But I don't think there's anything else here. You tell me, Goober. So it's Harvey taking a pounding. Harvey, you tell me, Goober. Oh, I assume so. That's my plan now since I didn't find anybody else I'm interested in. Time will pass. The fox looks exuberant. G I double E if leaves is so easy. Happy go lucky. We are the water do. You discount, hooray. I assume that you just always get a full social link rank up whenever you do the Hermit. But does it matter that you have a Hermit on you? I'm guessing it doesn't, right? There's not decisions to make.
Welcome back.
Last quote. It's Freudian slip. Yatta, yatta. Okay, so no reason to have a Hermit persona on you, because it doesn't matter. You don't need the multiplier. Okay. Hopefully it's a fairly significant boost to that. I guess we'll find out. Ah, Yukiko again, okay. Why not? I need to hang out with Chia as well. It's like a little bullshit to me. True friend is one soul and two bodies. I guess they got rid of the do you sleep in class thing. I do not have a Priestess persona on me, that's true. So we can go do the quick time sync thing of going and getting one before progressing the social link. I think I've got money to afford it now. Now that I've gotten in the habit of farming the wealth hands. I guess I'd rather do party members for now.
Excuse me. As you can see, my master is currently away. If your errand isn't urgent, I regret to ask that you come back late.
What's Igor doing?
No, that won't do. This room is bound tightly to your fate. Nothing here happens without a reason. There must be meaning in our meeting here alone. Welcome to the
Can you fuse
Velvet Room.
personas?
I am Margaret.
Great, can you fuse personas?
I am the one who rules over power, invited here after my predecessor's sudden disappearance. You may be the first person who has ever been welcomed here by someone other than my master. The Velvet Room is inseparable from the heart of its invited guest.
But irrelevant
the
to
shape
the
of the
plot.
room and its residents are selected by my master, based on the number of guests and their destiny. Shall we chat?
I like them changing
I
it to a
feel
limo,
that is
that's
what
cool.
I'm called to do.
Oh, picking up the quest doesn't take time? Okay, that's good to know. Thank you. Oh, she's a social link? Watch this use up my time for the day. I just wanted to come in here to fuse personas. Empress, okay. Neat. Oh boy. Show her specific personas. Got it. Not leveling up that particular social link. Okay, so the reason I came here was to get a Priestess persona. Let's do it. Yeah, Zapdos. Can I make one that's Priestess Ganga? No, can't. Okay. So how about, what's the cheapest one I can pick up from the compendium? Ugh. Visions those drop so easily. I wish it wasn't so expensive. I don't think I have a choice, unfortunately. Oh, skill cards are new to Persona 4 Golden. Yeah, I guess so. So much money. Yeah, I feel that too, Zapdos. I think it's because you don't really find weapons and armor like you do in Persona 3, right? You need to use... There's so many things to use your money on, which is fine. It felt like money was kind of irrelevant fairly early in Persona 3. It's really hard to get a balance of that in any game. I feel like I've played precious few games that do it well.
Oh,
I think Zelda Link Between Worlds handled it pretty well. I always had something to buy, but I never felt like I was broke.
yes.
Cool. So I probably shouldn't be hanging out with her until I max my courage, I guess. You worry that your body will reject the foreign matter. I feel like this isn't really a trope in the West of like the sweet girl who sucks at cooking and wants to cook anyway. It seems extremely common in Japan. These are all mean things to say. Can I lie and say it was good?
Oh, big bro.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about optimization paralysis in Persona 4, which I could technically devote mental energy to, but there's still like the young version of me that has to optimize everything screaming at me whenever I'm like, oh, I guess I should reload my save and not pursue Yukiko's social link until my courage is higher. But like, if you want to optimize this game, you're not going to do it on the first try. You have no way of knowing. The only way to optimize it is to follow a guide, or to, reload aggressively and start the game over after playing it for a little bit. It's just bad enough you couldn't bring yourself to lie about it. Fair enough, Ludifex. Having fun. Just don't feed me again. I think it's almost mandatory that you follow one if you want to max them out, though. That's my point. Spoilers or not. Divine Grace. Oh, that's cool. Is that just always on? Holy shit, that's cool. Oh my god. That's almost too cool. I don't think I can ever get rid of that. I need to get it on every character now. Jesus.
I'll see you later.
I can go outside tonight, or I can hang out with Nanako. Yeah, it's ridiculously powerful.
Come on, grow!
She uses Medea. Does that work outside of combat too? It means I should always heal with her outside of combat. Prostration. Woohoo. Share a precious moment. It's really good right now. Man. Huh, I wonder why this help thing is coming up. Oh, I see, it's separate. Sure.
Thank you.
Sounds of plot over chateaus that freeze. There's some line in there, I'll try to listen to it next time. Tell me why you're Diddy. The song is addressed to Diddy Kong. And Harvey, obviously. So it's 4. Full of energy. Don't be dicks. TV station. You said no? News of the weird. Not real journalism. Oh. Yeah, good call saying no. That's right, your life is in your hands. Life is in your hands, man. Dummy! Oh man. What's up with Yukiko being so easy to progress her social link compared to... It's like Nanako, I've hung out with her twice in a row and haven't gotten a rank up. Cure severe ailments during battle, like for free? That's pretty great. Now I need to max out the party member social links ASAP. Is she guaranteed to do that for free? Is it just a chance that she can do it?
Welcome back.
You're just full of food. Oh boy. Not gonna quiz me this time. Soy sauce, probably, right? Because it's salt. Watch it be wrong. Okay. It's probably not worth doing that, right? Because you just get an item and you waste the evening. We can see what the item does. I guess it lets you eat lunch with somebody. Can this progress social links to eat lunch with someone? You hate soy sauce base, yakiniku bento together.
Wow, this is good.
Okay. We still get to hang out the next day. Alright, understood. Okie dokie. So we can hang out with Chia, maybe. Although she's the chariot arcana, isn't she? Yeah, let's just keep doing the ones we know we're gonna level up.
Yes.
I know, right, sir? Realize that after hanging out. No, I'll grab it next time. Miso soup. Can't screw that up. Want me to teach you? Nani? Well, that doesn't make sense at all. You're pretty bad. They care about you. Surprised but happy. Sorry, I'm socially inept. I can't pick up on clues like that because I'm a silent protagonist. Faint hint of love. So this game, progressing social links with girls is always going to be romance with them. Did they ever change that where you can like decide whether you go on the friend track or the romance track? I'm guessing you end up dating all of them too and being a player. Emrita. What the shit is that? Cure all ailments for the whole party. It's probably way more expensive than Mepatra, but it's strictly better than Mepatra, so just accept it. But they all fall in love with you? Like,
All right, let's go home.
you can't shut that down earlier in the social link track?
Yep.
Audio shoes. Yay. Prize sticker. Oh, thank God they let you equip them when they're not in your party. That was a big thing in Persona 3. Like, you couldn't see what they had equipped until you were in Tartarus. Goodness. Wow, that's a big upgrade. Friend zone are at the end, though. Prostration. Should we give a shit? Knowledge has significantly increased. Expression has increased. Rough to eloquent. Hey, I can talk to Dojima now. What's Dojima? Is he Hierophant? What's his, I'm surprised he's not Justice. I guess they're not always connected. Alright, so I'm limited in who I can hang out with when it's raining. I can get extra knowledge if I study when it's raining. Gotcha. Kind of like a cleric. No. Probs, nobody on the roof. Spend some of my precious money since I need to get my courage up so I can be nice in social links. Yeah, let's go do the beef bowl challenge. I need that sweet. There's the door opening stock sound effect. There it is again. It was in SpongeBob too. I should just add it as a sound effect. Fucking gate swinging. Oh right, I can teleport places. So convenient. Yeah, I can check the foxhole in there. Yeah, Rusty Tour. Do the quests typically take several days of talking to people to complete? I want to clear my mind of snacks. I wish I didn't crave snacks. Okay. Where is the person who craves snacks? So I don't, every time I get a Fox quest, go to every single area and talk to every NPC. Keep forgetting to buy more of those SP drinks, so I'll do that real quick. Hey, Yahan, what's up? It's tap soda, right? Drinks are sold out. Probably only ever buy stuff on rainy days. I keep forgetting that that's a thing. I wasted a bunch of yen earlier. Oh well. Rainy day challenge. Mega beef bowl. Finish it, it's free. So do you have to have like max in several stats to finish it? At which point it's no longer worth doing because your stats are maxed. Gonna suspect your bowl is a portal to the meat dimension. Oh, because of the emotes. No problem. No worries, Yahan. The most efficient way to raise social stats. That makes sense. It gives you a ton of them. You can afford it. Seems like the right way to do it.
Hey, Big
Infinite
Frog.
Panda. Why do people die? Oh, okay. That's cool. Down with that. Worth it. That sounds really gross. Shit. If you're watching on YouTube in the future, stream just went down, I think it was. Comcast, so I'm going to pause the clock here. I would just fast forward until you see it come back up. I'm actually just going to go ahead and split the VOD since it looks like it's not coming back.